everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to video number 1 of 4. So in this video right here, we're going to be talking about what is wholesaling and why is it the fast path to a quick check. I know when I first got started in real estate, I had no clue on how to do anything in real estate. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any education. I didn't know anybody really doing any real estate. No one in my family had money. I would just needed to go down a path, and I needed an easy path. And I wanted an easy path that also made some pretty good money. So right now we're going to talk about wholesaling and how do we find that and how do we make it happen for you. So what is wholesaling? So wholesaling is buying a house at a discounted price and then selling that same house as is for a fee to someone that might buy it and fix it up. Mr. Fixer, Mr. Rehabber is what we call them. And in that process, everyone's going to make money in it. The seller is going to make money, the wholesaler is going to make money, and then the rehabber is going to make money. Those are the 3 main players inside there. So some of the benefits of why you should consider doing some wholesaling right now. Number 1 is no repairs. Number 2, and the reason why there's no repairs is because remember, we're selling it as is. That means we get to not do any work on the property. So no repairs, no holding costs, no monthly payments. You can wholesale pretty houses, meaning a pretty house that needs no repairs, and you can also wholesale an ugly house, which is kind of the most common. 90% of the properties you're going to wholesale are going to be ugly houses. And an ugly house means a house that needs repairs, a house that may need carpet, it may need paint, it may need a kitchen, it may need a bathroom, it may only need one of those things, or it might need them all. So in wholesaling, one of the things that was important to me in the beginning, because remember, I was working at FedEx. I had a full-time job. I worked a lot of overtime. I also had a family that I had to take care of, and I had to go do the family function things, and I was active in my community. So part-time was really important. And I will tell you this, a lot of our clients, a lot of our coaching clients, a lot of our students, they start off and they have a very full life, and they are looking to supplement their income with wholesaling. And I always tell them, wholesaling is the main way to go if you want quick cash and to make it happen with very little bit of time and money. So another benefit of wholesaling. So with wholesaling, you don't have to, since we're buying it as is and selling it as is to a rehabber, we don't need to do any repairs. We don't have to deal with contractors or handymen. And the other piece about it is that we don't need much money. Why don't we need a lot of money in wholesaling? Well, in a moment, I'm going to show you the diagram in wholesaling and kind of put you through a flow process of how this whole thing works. But the reason why we don't use any money is because a lot of times we are using Mr. Rehabber's money, or we're using someone else's money. And by the way, on video number 4, we're going to talk about private money. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end, because on video 4 is private money. Even though you may not need it, I'm going to show you exactly how to come and make that happen and get private money in your life right where you live. So the one of the last benefits of wholesaling, again, is that it's fast. And I think about this and just digesting the fact about wholesaling. Wholesaling, you can make $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, $100,000. I've seen people make upwards of millions of dollars of wholesaling. And when you just stop and think about it, let's just say on a $10,000 wholesale, and digest this for a second, what would $10,000 of profit do for you and your family? Think about that. And as you think, I'm going to come and show you this. So let me show you the process of exactly how we do wholesaling. So take a look at this. So in this example here, let's say we have a house that has $100,000 after repair value. So that means what after repair value means, it means that the property is going to be worth $100,000 once the property has been all fixed up and it is looking beautiful. But to make that happen, we got to invest $10,000 in renovation. And I'll tell you that in $10,000 renovation, that's typically a very quick rehab where it's kind of an in and out. And it's something that is very easily done. And maybe that rehab might only take 2 or 3 weeks to make that happen. So again, that property is worth $100,000 all fixed up. It only needs $10,000 in renovation. And the seller was selling it for $60,000. So they're selling it 60 cents on the dollar. And we'll talk about on the next video why and who's selling these properties at 60 cents on the dollar. I won't let you down, I promise. I'm going to come and tell you exactly who does it next video. You got to wait. So house is worth $100,000. We'll get the repairs are $10,000. they want $60,000. So I did some quick math here. 100,000 minus 60,000 minus the $10,000 in repairs is $30,000 profit. So when I'm looking at these deals, I'm always asking myself, and when these come on, I says, Jason, do you see money? And so that's why I did that little quick math right there. And I was like, yes, I see $30,000 of profit. Now, the next step inside there is that from that $30,000 of profit, we need to come and divide that between $30,000 between the wholesaler, which is me. Well, the wholesaler is now you. Is you the wholesaler and the Mr. Rehabber. The person that's going to buy it, fix it, and sell it and actually do all the work. We're selling it as is. To Mr. Rehabber, he's going to come and do all the work. So we got this $30,000 of profit there. We're going to split that. In this particular deal, I said that we could come and sell this, and I believe we could sell this for a $10,000 fee, wholesale fee. That's our profit. Well, excuse me, that's your profit. So that's a $10,000 fee for there. So we will be selling the property for $70,000 to Mr. Rehabber. So I kind of did some of the numbers up here to show what that would look like. The house is worth $100,000. We bought it for $60,000. We have a $10,000 wholesale fee for finding the property and selling it to Mr. Rehabber. And Mr. Rehabber is going to put $10,000 into it, and Mr. Rehabber will make $20,000 of profit. So that's kind of what the flow process looks like. They get it here, we put it on the contract from the homeowner. Let's say we got it from a homeowner. We gave him a few dollars down to put it as a deposit, and then we sold it. We bumped it up for $10,000. And Mr. Rehabber, we did some marketing, and we're going to talk about that marketing. And we found Mr. Rehabber. Mr. Rehabber says, this is a great deal. I will take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. So those are the things we're going to want to hear. So we'll teach you more about that later. So Mr. Rehabber, they fix it, sell it for retail price, and he sells it for $100,000. He makes $20,000. But for us, our wholesale, we're kind of in and out. We get paid $10,000 of profit at closing, and that is typically going to happen within 2 to 4 weeks from when we actually put it on the contract. And that is really relatively quick in the real estate world. If you buy it and fix it, there's a lot of different strategies, but some of them take a lot more time. This one is fast, and I've been using this wholesale strategy from day one of my real estate investing business, which has been 20 years. And I'll tell you, if it worked for me, it works for our students, it'll work for you. So that's what wholesaling is, and why you should get involved and do wholesaling, because it works. It's great. Think about this. If you made $10,000 on one little wholesale deal, how would your life be if you were able to do just one a month? What if you were able to do 2 a month? Just stop and think about it. If you did 1 a month and made $10,000, that's $120,000 a year. How would your life be different? How would that happen? Imagine if you did 2. And I'm going to tell you, there's thousands and thousands of people out there making this happen. I started with nothing, and you can too. So, the next video we have, video 2 or 4, we're going to talk about who would sell us these properties at 50, 60 cents on the deal. So, click to the next video. I'm going to see you on the next video. I talk to you soon. Go to the next video. Hurry up. Let's